Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are we doing on this fine Boxing Day? I hope you've all had a good Christmas. And yeah, we are back. We're doing community multiplayer today because I couldn't do it on Saturday. We were doing the same thing next week, so no community multiplayer next Saturday because it is New Year's Eve. So we'll shift that across to Monday as well. But yeah, I've had a pretty good Christmas. I hope you guys have as well. Hey, Start the Pizza Man 2, welcome along. While we still got people coming in, what I'm going to do is switch over to the live streaming screen and get started. Now, I've been told by a couple of people that the server's moved forward a little bit in the last few days, and yeah, we do seem to have gone forward a fair amount, so I'm not quite sure what's happening there. It's moved like 7 days in the last over Christmas, so I'm not sure what's happened. Because we should be, so the first day of the month should be Saturday, and we are on the 5th day, so second on Sunday, third on Monday. So we're actually 2 days ahead. Somehow we've got 2 days ahead, and I'm not quite sure how that's happened. So yeah, hey Luke Alder, welcome along. You show up, welcome along. Jill Melvin, welcome along to you as well. So first job we've got to do today is get this done. In fact, yeah, because how grown is this? It's still this isn't still first stage, is it? I'm gonna have to get a hoe on this, but I don't know if I can get a hoe on that with yeah. So we're gonna be hoeing the crops today, hopefully not destroying any crops. I don't think it's grown enough for that. We've got a lot of milk to sell first. We've got nearly 3 full tankers worth. Hey Eric, welcome along. Mackenzie-o, welcome along to you as well. Jim Melbourne, welcome along. You Sharp, welcome along. Luke Alder, welcome along. I think I said welcome along to you guys, but yeah, just in case. Covering my bases. I hope you've all had a good Christmas. Finally got on Valley Spring. Took me ages to pick a yard, but up and running. Now only downfall is SFS issue. I haven't tried the live version of Valley Spring yet. It's one of those maps that is on my list where I might do something with it. My big issue is that until I don't solidly start looking for a map to play on until I'm getting near the end of a series. So as I'm not looking at finishing Attingham or Spruce Mountain or Silver Run at the moment, I'm not actively looking for a map to move to. Lots of maps I really like the look of, but I don't want to go, oh, I massively want to play that map, because I know what will happen. I just won't be able to get it. Nice Ping says it's have to have pens when you do. Okay, because it's not released on the mod hub yet, so I'm always of maps that I know are going to be released on the mod hub. I tend to wait until they are released on the mod hub as well, basically because if there's anything coding wise that's going to pick up, Giants are going to pick it up. So yeah, I kind of wait for that until it's gone through Giants testing, just to make sure that it's going to be nice and stable on my system. Not to say that map creators don't test it, but I find as a programmer, it's always nice to have that next level, or have somebody else put their eyes over it like that. So yeah. Hey TBS Twister, I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you had a good birthday. Is Silver Run going to get limited to just Forestry Friday soon? Possibly. The problem I've got, Scott, is that Silver Run is my best performing series. I get more views on Silver Run than anything else at the moment. Yeah, at the moment it's getting 3 videos a week. It's because of simple numbers more than anything. You don't get the slurry pit on start from scratch, just a hole in the ground, so I had no choice but start a new farmer. Hope you had a great... I did, thank you, Luke. In that situation, I've had a few maps where the creators haven't taken into consideration the either the farm manager or the start from scratch setup. When that happens, I go in, I set myself up on a new farmer, and then I delete everything out, and everything out that needs deleting out, and basically reset it to a start from scratch setup. Yeah, no, that's the thing, and that's my big problem at the moment, actually, Scott, is that I'm loving playing Attingham and I'm loving playing Spruce Mountain, so I don't want to end either of those series. And Silver Run is doing well, even now, even 30 episodes in, it's still doing well. So, relatively, I mean, it's not doing the numbers it was doing when it was released, but it's still pulling in, you know, it's still up there with the top ones. So, we'll see. Well, that's all right, Culchy. Thanks for the heads up about the server. I have no idea why, yeah, as Fisher, when he came onto the server, said it's moved forward a few days, which is a bit odd. I mean, it should have moved forward a bit, but it probably shouldn't move forward as far as it has. So, yeah, I don't know what's happening. I need to go back and check my video. On my last stream that we did last Tuesday. So last Tuesday, we should have been October 4th. Let me just go and check this quickly. We'll pull off the road so we're not blocking out. Someone's used... Oh. That would be what it is, Fisher. Yeah, you don't need admin to use the sleep trigger. How am I going to ban sleep triggers on the server? Yeah, someone's used the sleep trigger. That's exactly what it is. Right. Let me just go check this quickly and see what day of the week we were on. Yeah, because that is not going to work. Because this is a real-time server. How do you disable the sleep trigger? I'm not sure you can. King Scorpion, welcome along. Your channel, that's what I'm after. We did so recent. No, those are first looks lives. There we are. So 6 days ago, so last Tuesday, we were on. Yeah, because I was seeding it. Yeah, most know not to use it. So October the 3rd. So okay, we've somebody's. So I moved it forwards from 9 o'clock the previous day, which is where it was sitting at. So I think someone's used the sleep trigger once, because I've switched it from the 4th to the 5th. So I did the overnight and used the sleep trigger, moving it from the 4th to the 5th. Which means somebody moved, yeah, somebody did jump forwards, which would explain why the time was 12 hours out as well. So, yeah. Well, at least it's not that bad. I mean, it's only moved 2 days forwards. Which, knowing what happens, just sort of natural timings and things, we'll end up losing that day or so anyway. So that's fine. But yeah, I'll have to go and make a note with just in the multiplayer discussion not to use the sleep triggers. There's a couple of things I need to turn off on here. Trouble is, there's always an extra, you know, there's a mod out there for extra controls on the server, but I can't put it on because it's PC only. Hey Martin, welcome along. So it's not too bad. So that my crops here, I can get the hoe and use that on it. And we should have enough money actually to buy a hoe outright. I don't suppose there's one in the sales. I'm never that lucky. Note that, there's a dominator though. That would be great for the farm. Yes, the lizard version of that, I can put that on here, Fisher. Yeah, that's fine. I thought you might be asking about that. Yes, we can put the vineyard, the lizard version of the vineyard pack on here. That's a My Moddings one. Because that looks cool. That again will make me look at possibly doing a vineyard again in future. Because it's got a trailed grape harvester on it, which is so much cheaper than the big harvester is. Yeah, so Silver Run, I'm not looking to reduce the number of videos on that really until the roller coaster's done, I think. We'll go from there. Hey, Thomas Anderson. Yeah, Thomas Anderson, welcome along. Am I still streaming on Twitch? Yes, I did have a lovely Christmas, thank you. I have. Why am I coming down here with my milk? I have. Well, I've got something to tell you guys because my wife bought me something fairly amazing for Christmas. Before the end of April, I got a tandem skydive. So I'm going to be throwing myself out of a plane at some point early this year. Which was always something that was going to happen when I hit 100,000 subs on here. But apparently I'm going to do it sooner. Because I'm tired of waiting. So, yeah, I've got a skydive in the first few months. Hey, Gaming with John, welcome along. I did see that Valley Spring is out. It's out on their website, so yeah. I wanted that. Well, I am going to make some content around it, Martin. We'll see if I can vlog it or get some bits and pieces. Maybe see if I can get some footage of actually skydiving, and yeah. But yeah, it's something. It's one of those bucket list things, and I wanted to do it for a while. Oh. So I am looking forward to that. And dreading it at the same time. I am so scared and so stoked. GoPro and a head strap. Yeah, exactly. £100 first person. You had to pay a lot more than that. We're making a decent amount from this milk today. We've got one more load of this and then we'll go and get the hoe. And I'm kind of tempted to lease the hoe if we're only going to be using it today. And then maybe try and buy that class combine if it's still there. Did familiar service training? Nope, never again. I like the ground just fine. Well, my dad did it when he was 10 years older. I'm trying to remember. I think my dad did it in his 50s or his early 60s. I can't remember which. Yeah. So that's a bit of a scary thing. Okay, Martin, see you in a minute. The choice between that and bungee, I do. Oh yeah, no, I have no wish to do a bungee jump. But bungee jump, no. That is not on any kind of wish list I have. The idea of strapping a big cord to my ankles and jumping off a bridge or other high object, no. Just not. So just remember that. Oh, it's a tandem, so all I am just along for the ride. I do not have to worry about any of the rest of it. Yeah. Got a header for my 4K to go, 28K combine, just in time to start. Fantastic, Thefisherj. Would Reaver do it with me or on his own? Reaver took one look at me yesterday and went, "You're insane." So yeah, Reaver has no wishes to jump out of planes. Okay, so let's yeah, oh cool. And I'm not doing that many drops ever. I have no wish to do that many drops ever. So yeah. What would I say my best present was then? Oh, probably that, I think. That and she gave me a massager as well. So a hand massager, which yeah. So I'm looking forward to using that because that will make a massive difference to my stress levels. Oh. Yeah, this year is the year of me doing lots of sports that I'm probably too old to do. Because I'm going skiing next month. So I've got a week skiing. So late January there'll still be videos, but there'll be no stream that week. And I'm trying to get myself into no streams that week. So it'll be Saturday to following Sunday, I think. I likely mean that there won't be, you know, we won't be on. I won't be on the multiplayer server for a week. I'm hoping it's going to come at a time where I don't need to do anything on the farm, because if it doesn't, I've got a problem. What? So we're November now. So December next week. January the week after, February the week after that. So it'll be March. So there shouldn't be anything to do on the farm in March, I don't think. We've seeded everything. We are going to have to collect up the grass for doing for silage. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. Vision said lots to me in the in-game chat. Yeah, no, I saw that. Hello, Aso. Welcome along. My uncle got a back massager too. I'd say my best one. New John Lock Thermo Plus, steel plus toe caps. Oh, very nice. Ones because I had to put cow tape around them. Oh my lord! I've got my I work an office job. You know, I am in the office 3 days a week, and I work from home 2 days a week. Yeah, I have steel toe-capped cats on my daily shoes, which actually come in useful because I do stuff in the garden. So, but yeah, awesome, John. Glad to hear it. Oh, little bit of lag. Right, last bit of milk, and then we'll go and return this tractor to the farm. And well, which tractor is this actually? Oh, this is the more powerful one. So yeah, we might not do the. Well, if it works, it works. Absolutely, I happen to like that. Any news on my set to a new year? Yeah, I will be spending some time this week cleaning this room up and hopefully doing a setup tour video. It might be a New Year's Day video. Yeah, we shall see. But yeah, I want to record that this week, gaming with John. Get it out there because we're already on that march towards 36,000 subscribers. Where are we on that actually? Let me have a look. So yeah, we're already 122 subscribers towards 36,000. So we're gonna end the year with a good head start towards 40k, which is the target for 2023. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, videos now are not doing as well as they were doing a month ago. At this time last month, videos were hitting, you know, we're over 1,000 viewers at this point. Today's hasn't hit 500 yet. So. Hopefully, though, that is going to change in the new year. Hopefully, we can attract some new subscribers and some new viewers, and go from there. As I said before, not that you guys aren't awesome, you are, because you are. But I want more of you guys, more awesomeness. Let's increase the awesomeness here. That's the cat. He is doing well, thank you. He's a little bit wheezy at the moment. His asthma is kicking off a little bit, which is annoying because yeah, I was hoping the steroids were gonna help him and get him through. So it looks like I've got to buy him a cat inhaler, which is, yeah, amazing. And yeah, that's gonna be an interesting setup. It's probably gonna cost a fair amount of money to get that set up as well. I've never known a cat having asthma before, so it's really amazing. It's really odd. We're almost around. Come on, bring it around. There we are. And there we go. That'll do. Right, let's go and switch tractors and get our smaller engined Massey on this. And go and get the hoe and get rid of these weeds. But now, I think it's probably wise to lease it. Nope, wrong tractor. There we go. Yeah, because if I can lease that, I can buy the combine. How many hours does that combine have on it? 3.4 hours. Oh, wow. Yeah, we are going to buy that combine. 60,000 is a decent price. We have 66,000 after selling the milk. And we can always probably generate a little bit more from our BGA, even though we can't store any of the digestate, which is annoying because we don't have a digestate storage. And I might go and cut the other grass field today. If we got this grass field and we're doing that, we might as well cut the other one and then roll both of them so that they're good going into next year. So down to the shop. Uh, 61,000. So where's the hoe? Weeders. Because I need to get this first. This is why I haven't just bought that combine outright. Yeah, definitely want to lease that hoe. There it is, weeders. So, hoe. Is that the only hoe? Yeah, that's the only hoe. Yes! That is going to leave us with enough money to buy the combine. Right. If I want to change... Okay. No, we'll go with standard design and chassis color. Won't cost me anything to change. We will get it in the purple and we will... it's a purple, the grey. And we'll buy the combine. Yay! We got a combine for the farm, chat. Look. A classic old class dominator. Fantastic. Right, we'll leave that down here for now. I'm guessing somebody's upgraded their combine on the server, which is how I'm able to, how a 3-hour combine has come up for a steal. Oh, what's the horsepower requirement on this hoe? 140 horsepower. What have we got on this tractor? 126. Okay, we are going to have to use the other tractor then. We'll get this back to the farm on this tractor because this had the front weight. But yeah, we're going to have to switch tractors to run this. So now what we have to do is hope that sometime between now and when our harvest comes up, we're able to get a header for the combine. So I might leave the combine down there at the moment. Classic old MF combine. Yeah, I haven't found any classic MF combines that are, well, there aren't any on the server or on the mod hub that are crossplay, which is annoying. I would love a classic old Massey on here for the farm because we're running basically a classic Massey farm. But a nice classic class will do for what we have. Will set us up nicely. We just need to get a header for it at some point. Which, yeah, is why at the moment I'm not worrying too much about getting it back to the farm that quickly. Whose tractor? Somebody's left a tractor here. I'm not sure whose it is. It was left several months ago. Right, so down. And disconnect. Ah, yeah, we've got a red weight there. So we'll turn this around. Well, actually, I know what we'll do. We'll just pull this forward, reverse onto the weight. Oh, that was close. And then we can take that out of the shed like that. Back this in and out of the way. Find this keys. Unfortunately, it's not assigned to my farm, so yeah, I can't use it. This is actually a really big kit. Please don't destroy crop. No, good. So I'm ultimately gonna have to get one of these on Attingham because it's the only thing. So what I found is that direct seeders give you medium weeds. So if you're direct seeding your crop and you haven't plowed first, then you have to use a hoe, not a weeder. Nice, doing a fantastic job this though. There we go. Get in the right gear and everything works nicely. So this will then give us a really, really good load of wheat. Hey, Farmer Fox 303, welcome along. Don't think that's correct. I think you'd always catch the weeds in first growth stage to remove them with a weeder. No. So both, so I found this on Attingham. Attingham, which is using precision farming, direct seeded, got medium weeds. This field, again, we direct seeded this. We've got medium weeds. This is why I've got the hoe. So yeah, if you are direct seeding, the downside to direct seeding is that you get medium weeds straight off the bat, which is really interesting because I like that, and it makes sense because you're not going as deep into the ground when you're working the fields with a direct seeder. So, Martin ML Gamer, thank you for the £20 donation. You sir, awesome. That was a wow. That wasn't even a super chat. That was a direct donation. Thank you very much, my friend. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, because that hasn't shown up anywhere else. So thank you very, very much, Martin. That is very kind of you. Right, we should have enough space to turn around now. And angle, I'm going for 100 degrees. It should be about right. But that's true with the, yeah. It was something that surprised me a lot when we were coming to do it with Attingham last week. To the point where so I returned the weeder we did in coming into winter. But when I go seeding in the spring, we'll be using the hoe then. My worry is, as I said, this is 140 horsepower. I don't think we have a 140 horsepower tractor on Attingham. I think everything we've got is like 125 horsepower, so I'm not sure I can even pull the weeder. I panicked a little bit. I thought it said 200. A £200 gift! Wow! No, thank you, Martin. Thank you very, very much. That is hugely appreciated and very, very kind of you. Right, 280 back. There we go. There are several hoe options on ModHub. I need to go and have a look. See what other options there are rather than this 140 horsepower. The care pack has. Okay, I'll have a look. Your support is muchly appreciated, Martin. Yeah, because I can't use. Well, we're not using a. I'm trying to avoid using modern technology on Attingham. So no GPS. The agronomist goes around and takes all of the measurements. I'm trying to avoid spot spraying. We're not using the crop sensors, even though the tractors I've got can have the crop sensors on them. Yeah, lots of things I can't do on Attingham as far as that goes, which is really interesting because there's so much that's included with precision farming. It just makes it a slightly more interesting setup to do precision farming without the modern technology stuff. Just makes a really interesting setup. Actually, no, I don't need to run any ads this stream. Oh, I pulled that up too early. Rooster Mods has a nice 4-meter rotary hoe on his itch. It's a good question. Mind you, I don't tend to worry too much about whether it's in the UK or not. For two reasons. One, it could always be an import, a specialist machine that's been recommended. The other is that To be honest, every time I thought, oh, is this machine ever made it over to the UK, I find an example of one that's made it over to the UK. So yeah, best series right now because the way I'm doing precision farming. Thank you. I am enjoying it. It's a very different way of doing precision farming, a way of limiting yourself with precision farming, so that you have to be a little bit more manual with it. You know, the whole thing of having to set the seed level to be sort of the average of the field, and having to set the and setting the fertilizer to be, you know, that's going to cover most of the field, but maybe not all of it. Attingham is helping me by giving me solid fields of one soil type, which is very nice. Field 3 is the hardest one because it's not doing that, and it goes from the worst soil type to the best soil type across the field. So yeah, there are no right choices for Field 3. I basically have to overseed and over-fertilize it in order to properly get the best yield out of it. Six Ashes is not making a return at the moment. Hey, Virtual Gamer, sorry, yes, I am live right now. I was in the middle of being all chatty. I did see you. Hello, welcome along. On YouTube, as I normally am. I might see if I can get, well, I don't think I've got a lot on my farm that needs doing that would require me to be on the server outside the stream. I don't know. I need to have a look. No, missed one. There we are. Oh, GB is working on Six Ashes. Fantastic. I know where I'll be going. Basically, there's two maps that I am quite happy to go and play on, that were in FS19 that are going to be that are or might be in FS22, and that is that I played in FS19 as well. Attingham is one of them. Six Ashes is the other, and Six Ashes I have a completely different plan for. I don't think I want to go back to my previous farm on there. I want to do. I probably will do a start from scratch. I have a new plan for how I'm going to do series in 22. The idea be, or in 2023. The idea being that we get a snappier, quicker start. CPF in 22 would be amazing. I don't think, well, if the rumors are true, Bullet Bill's not doing any maps in FS22. So, yeah. We'll see. I live in hope. Hello, Virtual Gamer. You checking my my week for me? No, so same level of, so still normal economic difficulty, but I find on a first year in any playthrough I'm doing that there isn't actually a huge amount to do on the farms. So the plan really is to do single day months for the first year, really. So first 12 episodes zip through that initial year, get everything sorted, and then year 2 we can start going to 2 days a year, and then you're looking at, if we're then looking at like 3 years for a series, we're looking at 36 episodes, which is a decent amount. CPF is Culper Park Farm. It is the legendary map of Bullet Bill. First map I ever did the realism experiment on. It is the map I have done the most series on, even now. Because I think it is. Oakfield is close, but I don't think I did, because I did a series on it in FS15. I did a series on it in FS17, and I did the live stream, the realism experiment on it in FS17. And I don't think any map has ever had 2 series and a live stream series on it. I don't think I've done that with any map that I can think of beyond Culper Park Farm. And I would play Galcomp Park Farm on every incarnation of Farm Sim if it was released on every incarnation of Farm Sim. Are there any farms you can have? I think we're actually maxed out on farms on the server, I'm afraid, Virtual Gamer. Yeah, unfortunately, all the farms are taken. Oh, it's the one map. If I recommend, if you've got FS17 and you go back and you want to have a play on one of the best maps, if not the best map on FS17, go and play CPF in 17. Absolutely. Check out Ohio Richlands and the American Survival Series. Yeah, it's a difficult one. I know I have a growing American audience, which is fantastic. I don't know what my next American series will be. I know Virtual Gamer, because I can go into here and I can't add another farm. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 farms, which is the maximum we can have on the server. The thing about my farm, Virtual Gamer, is that there's not an awful lot outside of what I'm doing that you can help me with. Ballincraig was up there, but Ballincraig was only, for me, Ballincraig was only up there once I'd done, once I was editing it and altering it. Ballincraig is a great small single player map. And it would be an awesome small single player map if it was as editable as I had it as editable in FS17. Hey Canadian Gamer, welcome along. Hey Eugene Creel, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. I mean, there's literally, I don't think this needs fertilizing. I think we're good from that point of view. Well, if you want to, there is something you can help with. Where are you? Are you on the server? You are. I don't I'm not sure. I have no idea what my password is. Well, hey guys, so I bought the kids Splatoon 3 on the Switch for Christmas, along with I actually ended up yesterday from Instant Gaming, who are in the description because they're awesome. Give them a plug, partly because it's an affiliate link. But yeah, from Instant Gaming, I bought a family, a Nintendo family, Nintendo Online Family Pack for the year, which was about £5 cheaper than if I bought it directly from Nintendo, which was great. Oh, Gwenda, do you know what? Throughout the entirety of FS19, Gwenda, and in fact even now, Gwenda gets views. It's an FS17 playthrough. Even now it gets views, and it's because I went and simulated a start from scratch setup in FS17, and yeah, even now it gets views. So and fold up, and I think we got all the weeds off of this field. Let's check. Yeah. Oh, there's there. Do you know what? I can go round. We can go round the top. There's a couple of little ones. Been hitting my FS70. Oh, thank you, Martin. It's weird. We did that. We had a look at it last stream. There are some of my FS17 and FS15 videos, because I started creating content on FS15. Some of those are have less than 50 views on them, which is crazy. I can give you contracting, but I can't give you. I'm not giving you farm manager. What I need is the grass on field 58 collected. And put into my silo. Into my thing. Hang on, where are you? Where have you gone? All right, no, you should have contractor access now, because I've granted it to Thefisherj's farm. But yeah, take the shoe to my trailer and collect up the grass and put it into the silage clump, please. Hello, D-Max, work for it, welcome along. Went back and watched some of the FS15 Southwest Norway videos that after I talked about it. Found it funny that you were talking about wanting a David. Oh, I've been talking about wanting a David Brown in Farming Simulator since day one. And I still don't have a good one. Well, having said that, I haven't tried out the... there is one I haven't tried out, which is the 996 that was released on King Mods. I've downloaded it. I want to have a look at it. If it's good enough, I want to start a series with one. Is the idea. So have a series. I've got an idea for a semi-role play setup, which is taking over a broken down farm and going from there, and trying to rejuvenate it. 6 Ashes might end up being that, to be honest. Hello, Nameless Ghoul. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. forwards and drop down to B, up to 2, and that, and away we go. Hey, chat! This is quite this is quite the right implement for this time of year, because I'm just going around my field, hoing. Stop being a submarine captain at night. No, my lord, Nicholas. Oh, I'll tell you what I've got after the stream. So I'm playing. Hey, Truckerman17, welcome along. I'm still playing 7 Days to Die as my sort of game that I'm playing in my off time. I have my 3rd Horde night in Darkness Falls. And I've been working on my tower. Oh my god, the dad is splitting his sides. Did I ever? No. As far as we can work out, Luke, it was all smoke. As it felt at the time, in all fairness. Yeah, it was also a lot of talk and no trousers. The modder's entire Discord and everything has disappeared, and yeah. It was good for some headlines for a time. But yeah, there was nothing to it. Yeah. Which, in fairness, a lot of people at the time called it out for exactly that. It had all the hallmarks of somebody announcing something without knowing how they were going to do it. Which was hilarious. Mind you, having said that, I've got a little bit of a nose for it, simply because I've had people promise me David Brown packs of the same sort of size. You know, with every piece of David Brown implement ever created. I promise you I'm going to give it to you and send it out to you, and you can have first access to it. And I've almost done it. It's almost there. I'm going to be sending it out, and then nothing. Just silence. And then the person disappears from your chat. Never to be seen again. Yeah, there's a silage bell in the middle of my field. Whose is that? Because that ain't mine. I mean, I'm going to claim it if nobody else... Actually, it should tell me. Who needs to come and get their silage bale? Thefisherj needs to come and get his silage bale. What? I've never played any of the Assassin's Creed games. I have got 2 PS4 games to play though, but I keep getting second-hand PS4 games. So I got Last of Us to play, not the remaster, the original. And then the other one I got recently, while that's syncing, you guys can see my... where is it? It was on the floor down there. Oh, ow. I got another game recently. I don't remember what it was. Whose tractor's my yard? I have no idea, but I can actually net sound. Good point. I can drive up to my yard and have a look. Thank you, Virtual Gamer. Yeah, that grass needs to go in the second silage clamp. And then you can help me do the second field after that. Because we need to cut that today as well. Just bought for the last it's on sale for $9.99. Yeah, I tend to buy older games, whether that's on console or PC. Unless it's something I want to cover, doing you know, streams or videos or anything like that. It's something I'll buy. I'll tend to buy stuff. If it's not collected, then it's mine. Well, I can't claim it because it's well, without going into the files and editing them anyway. On all my consoles, you're seeing it. Well, my son uses. So my son uses the Xbox. My son and my daughter both use the Xbox and the Switch. The PlayStation doesn't get much use at the moment, but that's because it's sitting on my desk in here and not out with the TV out there. My Switch that Giants gave me for being a bronze partner, that does get some use on a fairly or a semi-regular basis, either by me or my kids, and I'm very careful with when they can use that because obviously that's an irreplaceable one. I mean, not that they're cheap to replace anyway, but yeah. Oh, actually, one of the things on the Switch, now that I've got the online family pass, that has the SNES and the NES library for the Switch. So I am going to download a whole load of NES and SNES games for my Switch. And then what else? We've got an original NES and an original Mega Drive, and I've got a load of games for those. And I've got my original day one Wii. So I bought a Wii day one, and I've still got that as well. So did anyone buy the Dominator? Yeah, I did. I bought the Dominator. It was too good to pass up, Taz. The FSO, it ran a lot better on PS4 than Xbox. I would agree that as well. Xbox looked like everything was running on low quality, whereas PS4 was not far off the same quality as my PC. It was a joy to play FS19 on PS4. Xbox, yeah, didn't look as nice. Definitely didn't look as nice. Oh, I didn't need to. Never mind. No, I thought I'd wait and get the. Yeah, is the Deutz header still there? I can't afford the Deutz header. That's the trouble. I've only got 1,757. I haven't added in the sell anything mods at the moment, Culchy. I want to run the server a little bit without it, and then I need to nurse the server while it's added in, just to make sure it wasn't what was causing the isn't what caused the corruption. It's Marcus's. Okay. That's a 300k loan for the BGA. Yeah. Yeah, I have way too much loan to borrow money for that. Packaging keeps showing me things I want but can't afford at the moment. There must be targeting ads for. Yeah. I need to set up my eBay shop again this week. The last 3 years I've been buying too many Transformers and not selling enough, so. The selling starts again in 2023. As does my drive to become more organized. Think I'm trying to beat you on the loan. Yeah, I had to get a loan beyond what I could loan. I owe 300,000 on top of my loan. Let's put it in pics. Yeah, not a bad shout. See what everybody's farm's like. Think about playing FS22 again? I would. It's awesome. Especially if you've got the platinum expansion. I'm having so much fun with that. I really am. Quit about 2 months ago. Oh, so yeah, definitely you pre-platinum expansion. Just being his case. That's all right, Cormac. I hope you managed to round them all up. Well, I'm guessing you rounded them all up. Some people for a while and seen me post about it. Ah, cool. And you're in my Discord. So yeah, tomorrow night we are back on Twitch for the Realism Experiment. I will then be back on Friday on Twitch for the Realism Experiment. Nothing on Saturday. A Realism Experiment again on Sunday, and then we're back here on Monday night next week. And yeah, and we'll have 2 streams on here next week because we will be on both Monday and Saturday next week. Lift it. How much is the header for the Dominator? 8,500, yeah. That compares to 30,000 for the Deutschfahr and 26 for what it is at the moment. I could buy Platinum, but I also been thinking about Modern Warfare 2. I have not played any Modern Warfare at the moment, or at all. So I kind of know where my my thing would go. Good light from that direction. Oh no, missed the very end bit. Giant's website, if you buy the game, it's a key that you get. So you get emailed, Nameless School. If you are after a hard copy, I recommend going for the in the description you'll find a link for the collector's edition, which is an Amazon link, an Amazon affiliate link, and that is really cheap at the moment. I think it's like £26 for the collector's edition. No, it's if you buy through the Giants website, it is only PC. Same for the collector's edition. So all my known Manland series. Oh, awesome! Thank you. I'm very much thinking of doing a similar series to that again. Well, yeah. Well, this is why I'm talking about. You know, I want just a clapped old David Brown. If Six Ashes is being done, that would be a perfect series to do that kind of thing on. Alternatively, there's Six Ashes. I would love to do the survival series on again, because I would do it differently. Definitely do it differently. Here he comes. Get that bale. Well, let's turn the HUD visibility back on. Yeah. And then I might get another screenshot. It's weird not having the photo mode. I miss it. Oh, fantastic! I think season 2 pass is going to be even better than season 1 pass was. Again, I think the Amazon link, you should be able to find that on there. Not that I'm pushing my own affiliate links too much, but yeah, if you're after a straight up PC copy, you can do that using my Giants link. If you want a console copy or the collector's edition, you can use the Amazon link for the collector's edition to get any of those. They is all down in the doobly-doo. I'd watch another survival series on 6 Hashes. My first series was one of my favourite series in FS19. I love 6 Hashes as a survival series, man. I would need to tweak it. I'd need to see how we can do it a little bit differently. I like the idea of... do you know what I want to call it? But the name has been used so much for something else now. I'd love to call it survival roleplay. I really would. But it would be a very different type of series to what is currently known as a survival roleplay. It would be much more like what happened with Ballincraig. What's in the Season 1 Pass? So Season 1 Pass is all the Giants created DLC for FS22. So the Antonio Carrera DLC, the Kubota DLC, the Platinum expansion, and the Vermeer pack DLC are all included in the Season 1 Pass. And I think that is worth it for the Platinum Edition, the Kubota, and the Vermeer alone, and you essentially then get the Antonio Carrera pack free as a result. With Eddie's father, ooh. I need to. My worry with Ballyspring at the moment, and this is not any. This is not a negative for the creators. I would like to see it released on Mod Hub first. Yeah, Season 1 Pass has all that in. The only thing the Season 1 Pass doesn't have is the Pumps and Hoses DLC, which I think is worth picking up, especially if you're doing lots of slurry or BGA work or anything like that. Because the modular BGA in that is fantastic, and the whole slurry application stuff I love as well. So if you like doing slurry and BGA stuff, I think that's a cracking DLC to pick up. But it isn't a it's not a Season 1 Pass DLC because it was created by Creative Mesh, who are external. Okay. Well, as I said, at the moment I'm not planning on changing series. When I do, I'm going to be going down to 2 series. Possibly even 1, depending on where we go. I'm very aware that I end up with a little bit of a loss of focus across a series, and a series is taking like 6 months to get through. I'm very conscious of that, so that's why I'm talking about the possibility of the first year being halved in length, so that you know, there's only 12 episodes on the first year when there's not a lot happening, and then doing a second year that takes us up to what would have been 50 episodes before, now takes us to the takes sort of 36 episodes. So if I do that and I do 1 series, 4 episodes a week, we're talking, yeah, about 2 months a series, which is a good amount, I think. And I could conceivably then maybe do a second series that does 2 episodes a week. And if I did that, you're then looking at you know, a decent number of episodes. Right, so that I think has got. Well, let's just check. Oh, I missed a tiny bit down there, but I'm not going all the way back for that. But pack 4 looks like it could very well be compost. Alright, Virtual Gamer, I am going to start cutting and growing up the other grass field. I'm going to drop the weight off over here. There we go. So let's return the hoe because we don't need it. Okay. If you've collected up everything off the other field, then yes, please. Oh no, don't unfold that yet. Right, now unfold that. Q1 2023 business term. That's January to March is Q1. So a quarter is 3 months. So January to March. So yeah, first DLC is due out in the next 3 months. Yeah, it's why I'm a little iffy about playing it right now. It's why in general I try not to play early access maps. Mainly because I've had it way too many times where I've then had to go and do an awful lot of jury rigging to get my early access map to be updated. So success was the long-term start from scratch. You got to develop the farm over time. Yeah, no, it's the thing is, Simon, I like to tell stories. With everything I do, I like to tell stories. And Six Ashes did so well because we got to tell a big story. So, yeah. And I try and do it with every series I do. Watching Knives Out. Knives Out is fantastic. I have not watched Glass Onion yet. I really want to watch Glass Onion. Right, I'm going to do 2 headlands and then we'll start cutting in. Oh, missed a bit. Hang on. Lift. Yeah, it's an awesome movie. And Daniel Craig just looks like he's having a whale of a time. Come on. Struggle up that hill. Down quickly. Back it up. There we go. And level this out here. Chris, welcome along. Hope you had a good Christmas, my friend. There we are. Yeah, let's cut in and start opening this up. All good now? Excellent. Going swimmingly. Oh, I actually judged that fairly well. I agree. Ah, fantastic news, Chris. That's awesome. Fun to land in my house. A little bit. Two very excited 7-year-olds who wouldn't go to bed on Saturday night. Map drop day. Yeah, of course. There we go. And done. Dimlick, welcome along. No, no, no. Oh, wrong button. Correct that error. Lift them both up. And then we only need to drop the front one down. This is quite a thin strip down the middle. Salter, welcome along. How are you doing? I hope you had a good Christmas. And Nuno Bernardo, welcome along. That's swanky is the word they got. I suppose it would get that's hilarious. Right, FarmCatGR Gamer, if you can start collecting this up with the forage wagon, I'm going to start piling up the silage clap. Because I'd like to get that smoothed over and covered today, if possible. What did Santa bring me? A skydiving voucher, Martin. I'm going to be throwing myself out of a plane, courtesy of my wife. in the next 3 months. Because it's got to be used by April. Right, weight back on the front, and then we'll go and get the wheel loader, which I haven't touched in a while, so. So let's close that door, open that door, jump in. Nope. Open that door. That's weird. There's only one that one open. Oh, that is just odd. Let me get in my own. Thank you. I suppose our combine isn't the first class item we've had on the farm. So how compacted are we? 8%. Yeah, you could use the mass seat, that's fine. I'm not sure it has much more power than that Kubota though. Hey, Steve Smith. Yes, I did. I hope you have had a good Christmas as well. There we are. We can get this a little bit compacted before the new stuff comes in. Then it'll make things easier down the road. And yeah. This is why we put the dual wheels on the front of this, to help with the compacting. This isn't the biggest of wheel loaders, but it's a handy little one, especially on a smaller farm like this. £5 super chat. You are awesome, and welcome along to you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good Christmas. I am doing a-okay. I'm not doing too bad. I ended up taking a couple of painkillers before the stream started because my son climbed over me in such a way that really hurt my back. And I sat down in my gaming chair and I kind of went, oh, that's not good. So other than my back being a little tense at the moment, although no pain because the paracetamol's doing its job, yeah, I'm doing okay. What do I prefer, square baler or round baler? Ooh, good question. I don't know, actually. Taz is filling up with water, I think. Is that water you got in that tanker? Yeah, 12,592 litres. Told you, swanky. It is swanky. I need a very swanky man truck. Square for big rear, yeah. Also square for hilly fields, I find. But I tend to find I tend to just use round bales in general, because the balers are cheaper and require less horsepower. So I'm able to more easily use a round baler with the level of equipment I use, compared to a square baler that tends to require a lot more HP. Yeah, whichever is less painful is a very good way to put it. But that pain can be in many different ways. Because if it's financially painful to get the square baler, then I'll go for a round baler. If it's painful if I don't have the horsepower, that's painful in the power. So again, round baler over square baler. If it's ease of stacking, you're probably wanting a square baler over a round one. Although I don't have much trouble stacking round bales these days. Hello, Lisa Moore, too. Welcome along. Nice and flat, except for the big hump in the middle. Yeah, that is going to be a much more powerful tractor, that Kubota. But that, I didn't even realize that's the 8, isn't it? Bales and butchers. See, I quite like bales. The only reason I'm not using bales on the server is because on the server, using bales can be a real pain in the butt. It just causes lag and issues like that. In general, I quite like them. As everything, practice makes perfect, I find. It depends on where you store your bales, Rob. And if you're transporting lots of bales, that can cause lag as well. It's any time that's having to do lots of calculations for physics. So, I mean, pure numbers of items are always going to cause lag. The more that a server has to keep track of, it's going to cause lag. It's better than it was. But, you know, if you're creating 1,000 bales on a map, you're going to have lag issues. Who was it? Somebody I was watching the other... Oh, yeah, it was DJ. DJ was trying to crash his... Yeah, actually, perfect example. DJ was trying to crash his machine the other night. So if you're watching any of DJ's streams last week, he got on forestry. He spawned in a whole load of cotton bales, a whole load of trees. He basically was trying to crash his game. He got it down to like 5 FPS because there was so much going on. The moment they settled down and stopped all their positions and everything having to be tracked, his FPS went right back up. So while it's calculating the physics for all those bales and everything, it's, you know, it's going to lag your game out or lag your server. Once you've done that, whoa, let me get out of the way. You're fine. Right, while he's emptying that, I'm going to go and I'm going to feed the cows some more feed. Because we need to start emptying this out for next year. So I've got my 2 silage clamps on a yearly rotation. Whoa. Slow down. Okay. Look at that, we're up to 50% compacted. That's great. I don't think we're gonna finish the compaction tonight. I don't know, we might. Depends on how, whoa, how well this goes. Yeah, there we go. We'll get that hump out of the way. Slightly worried. Is this out the back? Oh yeah, I need to roll the fields. I might end up doing that offline or off stream, rolling the fields, because that needs doing before the end of November. Ah, that's what I thought. We're gonna have to clean this up at the back here. Oh, possibly, Patrick. Not that I know of. Later, Virtual Gamer. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I don't want to pile any more of that out the back. I'm just going to run around the back and grab that. Hey, Thefisherj. Bye, Virtual Gamer. Thanks for joining us. Oh, this is going to be a pain. Ideally, I want to run along the back here and just pick this pile up. Because these clamps don't quite have proper collisions on them. I bet there's more than 8,000 litres to pick up out here. Yep, there is. Oh, there's way more. Especially now. know. There may not be that much back here. And I managed to push it all back into, apart from a very small piece, managed to push it all back into the clap, which is great news. Right, I think what I might do is go get the rollers out and get our fields rolled. We're over 55% compacted. And I do have my roller there, yeah. Grab the smaller Massey. Not the smallest, my mid-sized Massey. Grab my field roller and we'll go and roll the field. Go roll the first grass field, which has slightly grown, but this will reset both of them to the same thing and do a full set of them being done. So this grass has already grown a little bit, but I want to get the fertilizer stage from rolling it. So that will reset it to first level growth, but it will also give it a fertilizer stage. And it will just make it match our other field at the end of the day. now I'm back at the start. Let's make this a little bit more even. And go around for a second go. It's not the biggest roller in the world, but it does the job. And doing 2 headlands should mean that I have enough space to turn around at the end of each row. Think we missed a bit there. Oh no, those are actual piles of grass. Okay, why the roller isn't getting rid of those, I don't know. I would have expected it to. So, call that 260, okay. Should be the opposite of 80. No, it isn't. Because 90 is 270, so 260 is 80. Well, yes, because you're minusing 20 off both of them. I'm going exactly 180 degrees opposite. 180 degrees from 0 is not 360. 180 degrees from 0 is 180 degrees. So, 80 plus 180 is 260. Because 80 plus 80 is 160, plus 100 is 260. Too far. Messy. Did I go far enough across the field is the bigger question. I'm not sure I did. That's alright, Virtual Gamer. That's fine. Thefisherj's been collecting up the grass. And yeah, I didn't expect to get as much done as I've got done tonight, so it's all good. We might even get both these fields rolled, which is exceptional. Used by 1314. It's a yard tractor that lifts and moves stuff. No, I tend to remove contractor access when I'm not on the server. I think Thefisherj is all done. Ah, nose is so itchy. A tractor that's stuck under the bridge. Why is there a tractor stuck under the bridge? Guys, password to the new one I sent me on Discord for you. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Gulchy. I'll do it as soon as I finish the stream. I'll do it because I obviously don't want to do that on stream. My 135 won't get a tractor out from stuck under a bridge. Kind of begs the question, whose tractor is stuck under a bridge? Full of chickens. How is it? We can't put chickens in a trailer on the server because it's a cross-play server, so there's nothing that loads chickens onto a trailer. I don't know how that's working. Which bridge? Ah, Thefisherj's coming back. Okay, that makes sense. As it does. Appears to be one of the most efficient ways to do this job, or more efficient ways to do this job. Don't think it's the most efficient way to do the job. Most efficient way to do the job would be to have a bigger roller. Big fan of the old style concrete rollers, yeah. This one seems to be losing its paint on this field, though. This isn't this wouldn't be a concrete one on here. I think this is a big metal one that we've got on this at the moment. I remember if we had the old concrete ones on the farm, I'm fairly sure. But we had the Cambridge rollers to roll in seed. You know. Okay, round we go. Get this nicely rolled in. And that means, yeah, this field will be fully fertilized for next year. We've just got the other one to do then. Might end up doing that, I think, over the next couple of days. We'll see how we go. We'll see what time we finish this field, but I think it's going to be 10:30 by the time I finish this field. Oh, really? Look at that. I think we got 2 more. Yeah, I think we got 2 more runs on here. Tell it's November in game. The shadows are getting quite long. Yeah, I'm going to reverse this up, roll that end bit, because that way we don't have to come back up this end of the field. This is one of those implements that doesn't like being reversed in this mode. It's wide and it's big. No, I can't. I think I'm not far. Oh, hang on. Did you leave your farm? That might be it. Let's have a look. No, you're not farm manager. There you go, Hoyas. You should have farm manager now. I did. That would explain it. Yeah. Yeah, you lose access to all that kind of stuff. Must be actually. What have we got in storage? Sorghum 44,000. We're looking for 900, and oats we're looking for 1,000. Okay. December and December. Okay, I'm going to be selling off all of my crop next time then. There we go. We are almost there. This little strip left to go. And then we'll unfold the wheels and the attachment. And that way. Oh. There we go. I need to detach it first and then do that. Maybe I could learn from this how to fix the other one, the cedar, because it's got the same sort of mechanism for folding and unfolding. Looking on that field. That field is all clear, so... Oh, hang on. And is that... Who's that down there? Is that Thefisherj nicely rolling it for me? Yeah. Oh, thank you. That saves me a job. Which is perfect. We're going to put the roller back in the shed. In that case, there we are. Nicely put away. I'll start the engine first. There it is. Right, close all the doors on that. That is that all done. What is the best streaming software? OBS. Yeah, I would say OBS every time. Right, I am going to leave it there on the server tonight because it's 10:30. So that's awesome. Thank you, everybody. Let's just save where we are. Okay. It's always wise to save the game. I'm going to try and get on the server and make sure we have a daily save anyway. Just to make sure that if something goes wrong, we only have to roll back sort of 24 hours at most. We will head out to here though, and I got a couple of thank yous to say tonight. Thank you to Martin and ML Gamer for your donation. You sir are awesome. Thank you Rob Evans for your donation, for your super chat. You are awesome. I will be back tomorrow night over on Twitch for the Realism Experiment, so come join us there from 8 p.m. Video tomorrow on YouTube will be Spruce Mountain Farms, because I didn't do a Spruce Mountain on Sunday, on Christmas Day yesterday, so we're going to do Spruce Mountain tomorrow instead. And yeah, we are back here on the server this time next week. So Monday night next week, we'll be back on the server again. Won't be on Saturday because it's New Year's Eve and I am out at my dad's partying. So yeah. For now, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream, and thank you again. Massive thank you to all my patrons, channel members. You guys are awesome. You help the channel to keep running and growing, so thank you very much. Thank you to everybody for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.